Welcome back, friends. Today I'm going to show you a simple image transfer technique using a gel medium and a laser printed copy. Now, this is a toner based image similar to this. Okay, so I'm going to do this two ways, once on wood and once on canvas board. So you could see the difference between a smooth wood surface versus a canvas surface. We're going to see which one comes out better and which one maybe doesn't hold all of the detail. So this image that I'm using has a lot of detail, as you can see, and it has shades of gray. Hopefully, we'll be able to retain most of that detail. So here are the two boards that we're going to work with. And as you can see, our image is printed in reverse. So why is that? That is because we are going to put this image side down, and when we do that and it transfers, we want the word believe, as you can see from the translucency of this, we want it to read correctly. So when you make your LaserJet copy, make sure you inverse or reverse the image so that you get it correctly when you transfer. Okay, so what are you going to need? Obviously, you're going to need an image. You're also going to need some gel medium. So I prefer Liquitex, but any other gel medium, including Mod Podge, should work with this technique. So I always like to use an inexpensive brush to lay on the gel medium, because you could really ruin an expensive brush, because if any of that dries within the bristles, that brush is toast. So, buy just a cheap brush because you're going to lay it on thick. Another thing that you might want to have on hand is a little spray bottle. It could be a big one as well, but I prefer to use this little one, and it has a nice mist to it. And then a soft rag. This is part of a t-shirt, old t-shirt that I was going to throw away anyway. So this will be for us rubbing the paper off. If you like videos like this showing you art techniques for mixed media, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment, and hit that bell so that you're notified when I post a video. So after you print your image, I always like to cut off the excess white in the background, because that's just more paper I have to wipe off with my finger. So you could trim around whatever it is that you've printed, the areas that you don't really need. Okay, so we're going to get started. I have this canvas board here and my gel medium, and we're going to lay it on kind of thick. Make sure you get all the corners. All the way to the edge. So now we lay our paper face down. And we use our fingertips to smush it in. Technical word, smush. I'm going to look for a brayer. You could also use any kind of like credit card or anything that you might use to really get all the bubbles out. Okay, so now we are going to leave this to dry for about 1 hour. Sorry for the shake. All right, now this is, I think, dry. I'm going to open a new fresh jar. So this board is a little bit bigger than the actual print that I have. So I'm just going to put the gel medium in the center area. Make sure I have enough. Just going to eyeball this. I'm going to smooth it out all the way to the edges. And we're going to leave it to dry for 1 hour. Okay, so now we're going to take our little spray bottle and we're going to, and our rag, don't forget the rag, and we're going to wet the paper. And we're going to start to rub. You have to be careful not to rub too much because it'll actually take the toner off. This one appears that the paper is coming off much easier, but as you'll see later, not so much. Okay, so I think the result on the wood was much, much better. I don't know if you can see that. I didn't have as many, even though I rubbed really hard and I had to work harder to get it all off, the end result was actually better. On the canvas, I didn't rub as hard and I lost some areas here. And I still have more work to do. After this dries, I'm going to wet it down again and rub a little bit more. So I like it better on the wood. I just think it works better. We have a nice solid blacks. We have lots of grays. It came out perfect. Canvas, not so much. So I encourage you to give this a try. It was a lot of fun. You never know what you could do with this, even if it's just a fun craft project. I think it works great, especially on the wood, and it's not that difficult. Anybody could do this. So give it a try. Thanks for stopping by. I selected this video for you for another technique in acrylic mixed media. See you next time. Bye-bye.